Good morning, students. Welcome to Bindu Dhadwal chemistry lessons. Our topic for today is IUPAC nomenclature for compounds containing more than one different functional groups or polyfunctional compounds. So when an organic compound contains two or more than two functional groups, then one of them is selected as the principal functional group while the other is called the secondary functional group or the substituent. Now the choice of our principal functional group is based on the following order of preference. The one which appears first in the order of preference will be selected as the principal functional group. So the order of preference is carboxylic acid is more preferred than sulfonic acid. Then comes acid anhydride, ester, acyl halide, then acyl amide, nitrile, aldehyde, ketone, alcohol, amine, alkene, and alkynes. Just to remember the sequence, all these are some sorts of acids or acid derivatives. Carboxylic acid, sulfonic acid, acid anhydride, ester, acyl halide, and acyl amide. So let's club them together. Take the first letter of their names. So we get CSAEAA. So all these are acid derivatives: carbonic acid, sulfonic acid, acid anhydride, ester, acyl halide, and acyl amide. Carbonic acid, sulfonic acid, acid anhydride, ester, acyl halide, and acyl amide. Then the next four we will write as NaCa for nitrile, aldehyde, ketone, alcohol. And then A cube is for amine, alkene, and alkyne. So CSAEAA, NaCa, A cube, or CSAEA square, NaCa, A cube. So this is how you can remember the sequence. The remaining functional groups such as halo, nitroso, nitro, then alkoxy, they are treated as substituent groups always and simply referred to as prefixes. While writing the IUPAC name, we will write suffix after the word root and primary suffix for the principal functional group, and for the secondary functional group we will use prefix which is put before the word root. A functional group, when it acts as a suffix or a principal functional group, will have the following name. But when it is acting as the secondary functional group, it can be named as follows. So a functional group will have two names. For example, COH will be called oic acid when it is the principal functional group, and carboxy word will be used for it when it is being treated as a secondary functional group or prefix is being used for its name. Then sulfonic acid, SO3H, will be called sulfonic acid when it's acting as the principal functional group. Otherwise, the word sulfo will be added for it. Then this is oic anhydride. It is never used as prefix. Then for ester, we write it as alkyl alkanoate when it is principal functional group, alkoxycarbonyl when it is used as a substituent. Acid halide is called oil halide as principal functional group, and haloformyl is used for it when it's acting as a secondary functional group. Amide suffix is used when principal functional group, and carbamoyl prefix is used if it's acting as a secondary functional group or substituent for CON NH2. For CN, nitrile is the suffix, otherwise it's called cyano. For CHO, Al is the suffix when it's used as the principal functional group, otherwise the word aldo or formyl can be used for it. Then for ketone, on is used as suffix when it's the principal functional group, otherwise we use the name keto or oxo for it. OH, the suffix will be ol and prefix will be hydroxy, and for NH2 the suffix will be amine and prefix will be amino. So let's take a few examples. in this particular compound, there are two functional groups, CHO and COH. But according to the preference order, COH has higher preference, so it will be treated as the principal functional group and suffix will be used for it, whereas this will be used as substituent and prefix will be used for it. So in a chain of 4 carbon compound, at 4 position we have this formyl or aldo group, so the name will be 4-formyl butanoic acid. We can also call it 4-aldo butanoic acid. Let's take a few more examples. This compound has aldehydic functional group and ketonic. Aldehyde has more preference, so we will call it 4-oxo or 4-keto-pentanal. Numbering will be from that end which is closest to the principal functional group. This will be called, because this has greater preference, so this will be called 4-aldo or 4-formyl butane nitrile. This will be called 3-carbamoyl pentanoic acid. This will be called 4-hydroxypentane 2-one. OH is being treated as the substituent here. So just take a screenshot of these compounds and write its IUPAC name based on the rules that have been described to you. That's all in today's video. Thank you. Have a nice day.